How your career as a project manager will survive in the age of AI. Hello, welcome again, William Meller here, and today I'd like to share with you 5 crucial skills for project managers that want to survive in the age of AI. I'm already using AI tools to improve my routine, for example, and even to make my work better in the end of the day to get better results from what I'm doing. Because this is a tool, but this type of tool is smart. And if you are considering how project managers are going to survive after a tool that can talk with people, that can organize information, that can even help with decision making, it's important to understand what are the skills, what are the abilities that you have in your toolbox. And the first skill is, of course, being a leader. How well you lead people, how well you make a group of persons to become a team and work going to the same direction. How you make people be connected with the strategy, how you hire smart people, talent people to get things done, and how well you organize them in a new world, and how well you give them the space to flourish, to innovate, to make the best. As a project manager, it's your responsibility to make sure that everybody understands what are the goals, how they can connect to fill the gap from where the company is right now, and throughout the project, how they are going to achieve the vision, how they are going to achieve the objective of your project. The skill number 2 is how well you adapt yourself to changes. Changes are fast, and they are faster and faster over the time. You need to understand that AI is here to help you, but you are still responsible for deciding. You are still responsible to understand everything that is happening, adapt yourself, say no to things that yesterday you are going to say yes, or even understand when something should stop. When a project is not going to add value anymore because something changed, the strategy is not the same anymore, and you need to cancel initiatives. You need to be prepared to adapt the course of your project, the course of your strategy over the time in a smart way. It's impossible to survive as a project manager if you don't understand that you need to adapt yourself and adapt your projects over the time. The skill number 3 is emotional intelligence. And you can't believe how important it is to have emotional intelligence in a world that is so hard to understand what is going to happen in the future. And in the future, I'm saying next week. What is going to happen tomorrow? All the uncertainty around your projects, around your strategy, brings this stress to people around you. And of course, it brings stress to us as project managers, because we need to make decisions every day. How we can make the best decisions using just the information that is available today. AI tools are here to help us organizing the information and see how those informations are connected. Because when you have a lot of metrics coming from your projects, coming from your industry, or even from your company, you have a lot of numbers to read, to understand, and you need to be fast, right? Artificial intelligence can help you with that. Your job is making decisions. So if you can organize all the information available in a faster way and be intelligent with that information, you are going to survive in this complex world. Empathy and self-awareness will help you to understand how to motivate people in this world that is changing so fast, how to handle conflicts, and how to navigate through the challenges that are coming, the challenges that are appearing in your project in a good way. The skill number 4 is negotiation. Negotiation skills are essential in a world of AI-driven projects, where collaboration and partnerships are common. As a project manager, you often need to negotiate with different type of people, different type of stakeholders, and even different type of executives around you and other leaders that need to get the information all the time. They're going to ask you things. They're trying to convince you to go to another direction all the time. This is common. But now with AI, they have more information available. So they are going to ask you more specific information about your goals, about everything that is going to happen or to change after your project is delivered. Effective negotiation involves understand what people want from the project and make sure that all the goals that are defined to your project are aligned with the stakeholders, with the people that are around your project. And of course, align those objectives with your organization goals, the strategy of your organization. When people, organization, project, teams, project manager, when everybody is aligned, when everybody is on the same page, your work is easier. And skill number 5 is communication. Last but certainly not least, a strong communication skill is really important for project manager. Communication is about being simple. It's about being objective with your message. AI is here to help people get information faster, to organize information, and even to summarize a lot of texts in just one phrase. So when you are communicating about your projects, you also need to reflect about that, because you need to understand what is the level of information, the level of details that each type of stakeholders in your project need to get from you. And also know that a clear and transparent communication is going to help you to build trust and facilitate decision making, keeping everyone on the same page throughout the whole life cycle of the project. I hope you like it. I know there are many other skills that are important for project managers, but these 5 I think that are key. And if you take a look in some recent reports from McKinsey or even from the Project Management Institute, you are going to see that this is aligned from what is coming from the research. So this is not just me saying. This is also the results from some researchers around the industry and what is going to happen now that AI is part of our daily jobs. If you're not subscribed, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up. See you. Bye.